So this 1979 280ZX, it's in Vancouver, which is about 2-hour drive from me. By the time I got out here to look at it, it had been in the yard for about a month. So this is kind of the tail end of its life in the wrecking yard. So I got a couple things that I sold on eBay. Basically the hood release is the only thing I bought that I might try to use in my car. I'm not even sure if the 280ZX hood release will work on a 280Z. Someone already got the front struts and a lot of the interior, but engine looks complete. It will probably get crushed, and by the time you see this video, this car is already gone. Somebody made sure to destroy the headlight covers so nobody could get them. Brake master cylinder upgrade. Someone got that already. You know, and if someone was switching their 280ZX from an automatic to a manual, you got your pedals right here. Still a few useful things. And the first time I've seen a 350Z in these self-pull wrecking yards. From the looks of it, I believe this one was already missing the engine and transmission, which is maybe why it's here. There's a sticker on the windshield that says it was purchased at an insurance auction. So whoever bought it may have just bought it with the idea of keeping the drivetrain.
I'm thinking of something orange. Something orange. Orange. You give up? It's an orange.
I really like the look of that orange leather seat, so I picked that up, although it was difficult to get because it was a power seat and there's no way to slide it forward. And on the same day, in the same yard, there is this 1986 Z31. This one's been here a couple weeks at least. Automatic transmission. You know, pretty straight car. R200, I believe. I'm not sure if the automatics in this model were R180 or what. But engine's gone. I basically bought the factory coil so I could use that with my Z31 ECU. If anybody wants an automatic transmission, it's already pulled basically. There's the moldy seat I got. I found some old pictures and a video that I had forgotten to post. This 280Z 2+2 was actually in the yard almost a year ago. I got there the day after it hit the yard, and there was already a lot missing, and there was somebody already working on the engine getting stuff off of it when I arrived. So up north of Seattle, this thing really got picked over immediately. And I did get the parking brake lever. But yeah, the guy that I spoke to working on the car, he grabbed like door handles, tail lights, and some stuff off the engine. I think the valve cover. I got the intake manifold off this car. It is the early style intake manifold. I think this was a 76, but it did have the EGR valve. But it was close. I thought, well, maybe that'll be the closest I can get to the early simple intake manifold. And coincidentally, though, I found a really good price on a 1975 intake manifold on eBay with no EGR valve. So I bought that and then sold the intake that I got here for almost as much money. And this orange car, this was down in Portland, and I think I may have stopped at this after I went to Canby last June. So I don't often drive all the way to Portland just to go get parts, but it depends on the car. Anyway, this one again had already been here for many weeks. It's picked through. And although the car is orange, strangely the hood is kind of a maroon color. I kind of thought of it as a dark red, but I did buy the hood, and when I got home I realized it's almost exactly the same color as my 280Z, kind of a dark purple. And I do like the smooth hood without the vents, so I do plan to run that on my car for a while. And here is the 350Z seat that I bought. Quite a bit of dust and mildew all over it, so it's been in that car a while with water inside. I did happen to have some mildew cleaner. I sprayed that on here, wiped it off, and then I used just some leather wipes that clean and treat the leather, and it came out pretty good. But this nice leather seat, I'll probably just keep it in my garage, maybe use it as a garage chair, or could build a little racing arcade game someday. Use this seat in that. I don't know. It was on, and it happened to be a day that when they had the seats on sale, so I only paid $15 for this. And then just a couple other items I got recently. What I believe is the igniter off of a VG30, the complete crank angle sensor, and then the Nissan coil from the Z31. All of this will either be used for my Z31 ECU swap or just as spares for that swap.